Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a bee living in a bustling hive where every day is a dance party? Bees, these tiny creatures, live in a world that is both fascinating and complex. The hive, their home, is a thriving society with a hierarchy as rigid as any medieval court. At the top there's the queen bee, ruling with an iron wing, laying thousands of eggs a day to ensure the survival of the hive. Then there are the worker bees, the tireless laborers collecting pollen and nectar from dawn till dusk. And let's not forget about the drones, the males, whose sole purpose is to mate with the queen. But what's truly remarkable is how these bees communicate. They use a series of movements, known as the waggle dance, to share information about the location of food sources. It's a dance so precise it puts even the best ballerinas to shame. It's a world so tiny, yet so intricate that it's almost like a different universe entirely. Now imagine the hive as a giant dance floor, where bees dance to communicate. Welcome to the most buzzing dance floor you've ever seen. It's not your average nightclub, it's a beehive, and the dance of choice is the waggle dance. This isn't just a dance for the fun of it, it's a sophisticated way for bees to share vital information about the location of food sources. A bee will shake its body in a figure-of-8 pattern, the angle of which indicates the direction of the food in relation to the sun. But that's not all. There's another dance move in their repertoire: the round dance. This simpler dance is used to signal resources close to the hive. By quickly moving in a circle, the bee signals to its fellow hive members that food is nearby. So the next time you see a bee, remember it might just be on its way back from the biggest dance party in town. In every hive there's a queen, but her life isn't all royal jelly and leisure. You see, the queen bee has a pretty hefty job description. She's the mother of the entire hive, responsible for laying every single egg that will hatch into future worker bees and drones. That's thousands of eggs a day, folks. Talk about a full-time job. But it's not all work and no play for our queen. She gets to enjoy a unique event called a mating flight, where she takes to the skies pursued by a cloud of eager drones. The strongest and fastest of them will have the honor of mating with her. Back in the hive, the queen is the ultimate VIP. Worker bees cater to her every need, feeding her, cleaning her, and even removing her waste. It's a life of constant attention and care. Being a queen bee is a full-time job, but she doesn't have to worry about housekeeping. Worker bees are the backbone of the hive, and they've got a lot on their plates. The hive's functioning depends on these tireless creatures who, despite their name, are far from mere laborers. They're nurses, babysitters, cleaners, builders, foragers, and guardians, all rolled into one. From the moment they're born, worker bees get straight to work. The youngest among them serve as nurses, caring for the brood by feeding and grooming the larvae. As they mature, they move on to tasks like cleaning and building, using their wax glands to construct the intricate honeycomb structures of the hive. But their responsibilities don't stop there. They also serve as the hive's first line of defense, guarding the entrance against intruders. And let's not forget their most iconic role: foraging for nectar and pollen, a task so critical that it forms the basis of their famous waggle dance. All worker bees are female, embodying the phrase girl power to the fullest. The worker bees might not wear crowns, but they're certainly the stars of the hive. So, what can we learn from these tiny dancers and their buzzing hive? Well, quite a lot, as it turns out. Bees are a fascinating study in social organization, with a complex hierarchy and division of labor that keeps the hive humming. From the queen, the heart of the hive, to the industrious worker bees, each has a vital role to play. These buzzing insects also demonstrate sophisticated communication methods. The bee dance, for instance, is an intricate ballet serving as a GPS, guiding fellow bees to nectar-rich flowers. It's a language of movement, a testament to the power of nonverbal communication. The hive, then, is a microcosm of a well-functioning society. Each bee, no matter its role, contributes to the overall health and productivity of the community. It's a buzzing testament to the power of teamwork. Bees might be small, but they teach us a big lesson about cooperation, communication, and the importance of every role in a community.
Subscribe now.